Hey folks, hope you're doing good today. Thanks for tuning into the Unsigned Showcase and kicking your week off with a Monday grind. We got 6 bands to give a spin this week. There's some more stuff in the queue, but if you're here for the blast beating standard grind stuff, you're going to be disappointed today. But if you're here for the weird and wacky, out the ordinary stuff that you never hear anywhere else, you're going to be very pleased today because we've got 6 bands to check out that are all different, all doing their own thing in their own way, sounding different. Man, it's going to be a different one today, but it's going to be a dope one. Some new bands as well to the channel. These guys are new. Nocturnal Ceremony only got 123 subscribers, so they need more than that. And this one sounds really great with a great video as well called Carnage. It's a long one to kick us off at 4 minutes 10, but it's going to be worth it. Check these guys out. That it? Yeah, man. What a killer track and video as well. Thought that was super great. So much going on in this one, such a thick, heavy sound on those guitars. The slam on this absolutely blew your ears drums out every time it happened, but it felt great. You could just feel it pulsing down your head. Drums were sick. Love the long fills down the toms as well to move us into the next section. So sick. And the speed and the fastness of the double bass against those thick, heavy, chunky riffs sounded so sick. Then moved us into that nice soft section just to give us a break from that. Sounded so great, man. What a great track, and what a cool band. And these guys, hardly anyone knows about them. So this is brand new stuff from January the 1st. So man, we need to check these guys out more. Hopefully they make more great videos like that, and we'll see them more times this year, because that's absolutely top notch. Now we've got a few videos from Poorly Crafted music videos. This band's called Mondrary, and I Failed You. Absolutely dope as hell. Man, I'm so glad that this music still exists, because I didn't hear it for probably 10 years or so. I thought it had just died out. It kind of ended the 2000s. But no, it's still going nice. And it sounds like it's younger guys and girls doing it as well, which is great, because that's where this energy comes from. Super dope. Another one from Poorly Crafted. This band's called Hetta, who we have seen before, actually. These guys are great. Pontaria. Sick. One of the things I love most about this kind of music is just how much it changes and goes from one thing to the next, and how just kind of, ADHD the music is. It's just moving from one thing to the next. Oh, a bit of this riff, bit of that riff, bit of this riff, and they're all disjointed and kind of, loose, and it just sounds so cool how it just flows into all this kind of mess. Sounds great. Here's our friend Doopiidoo with the AI videos. Here's another one. Sick. I love the videos, but man, I'm really starting to like this guy's music as well. Jesus, it's got some sick, fat, bassy guitar tones in there as well. Really nice movements in there and groove. Yeah, I think it's just a one-man band as well, so even doper. There you go. Here's our great friend, Drumcorps with some new stuff out this year, the Bogus. Jesus, we've had some sounds hitting our ears today. If you've got headphones on nice and loud like you should be with this show, man, there's some fat noises hitting your ears today and bumping you up another layer of tinnitus. There you go, absolutely sick. Now, this is one that we wouldn't normally see on this kind of channel because it's not blast beats, it's very slow and slamming. But man, this one sounds so heavy. And I've said it before, and we have had bands like this on before, just not very often, where the slam is so heavy that it makes the metal extreme in the heavy department, Yeah, it's not blast beats, it's not speed and energy extreme and heavy in that way, but it's just an extreme sound for your ears. So we're going to get blasted even more with these guys down the ear holes. This is Stain with Pound of Flesh. Make sure you got them nice and loud on your headphones because this one's heavy as hell. Here we go.
Son, you keep dancing with the devil. One day it's going to follow you home.
Look at the stereo.
Signs of
Oh, we did get a bit of blast in there. The tiniest bit of blast. Man, that was so sick. I just love the sound on that one. It just pounding down your ears. You can just feel it just pumping your head. Sounded so sick. Great vocal as well in there, and a cool video to go with it as well. So yeah, those guys definitely deserved a place on this week's Monday Grind. Sure, they're not grinding out, but man, that is some of the heaviest music you can listen to, and a nice palette cleanser as well between just blasted music, although we've not really had any blasted music on today. But you know, if you were just kind of blasting loads of grindcore bands with a few breakdowns in, it'd be nice to slot these guys in just to slow things down for a second, heavy things up, and then you can get back into the blast after that. But yeah, just a nice band to listen to within the rest of the other stuff, just because they're so friggin' heavy. Sounded dope. Man, there you go. There's 6 bands to check out this week. Just 6 totally random bands, not all the same kind of style, totally doing their own thing in their own way, harking back to the past in some ways with the scramsy stuff, which is great to hear, because that stuff, as far as I was concerned, died out, and it's nice for it to come back again, because it's young people energy, and we need young people energy, you know, just kind of make things fresh again. So that was dope, but I've loved all the bands today. A bunch of dope videos as well to go with it, and I think that's going to be the standard for this year, just high quality vids throughout, with everything else. So the whole package just comes through as a high quality, fully formed package. So dope for the underground to be doing that. Just shows the state of it. So there you go, that's it from me today. I haven't got anything else lined up this week. Unless you come through the door, we'll be seeing you next Monday, so have a great week. Cheers guys, bye.